Welcome to this video on SCADA systems. We will explore their architecture, key applications, and the role of actuators within these industrial networks. SCADA stands for Supervisory Control and Data Acquisition. These systems act as the industrial nervous system, gathering data from remote locations to alert operators, who then make informed supervisory decisions. SCADA systems use a strict, layered architecture to connect physical machinery to human interfaces. Information flows bottom-up, while commands are sent top-down. At the base layer, we find field instruments. Sensors measure physical parameters like temperature and pressure, while actuators, such as motors and valves, manipulate the physical world based on system commands. A common actuator is the solenoid valve, which uses electromagnetism. This device allows software to exert control over physical matter, such as fluid flow. Operation is straightforward. A controller sends current to a coil, generating a magnetic field. This pulls the plunger upward, opening the valve and allowing fluid to pass through. Field controllers bridge the gap to instruments, converting analog signals to digital data. Remote terminal units, or RTUs, are built for harsh environments, while PLCs handle fast local automation. Communication networks connect these controllers to central servers using technologies like radio, cellular, or fiber optics, and rely on specialized protocols like Modbus or Ethernet. Supervisory servers process incoming data and maintain a historian database. This database keeps a time series record of events, which engineers use to analyze long-term trends. The human-machine interface, or HMI, provides a visual representation of the plant. It allows operators to monitor real-time status and issue commands from a central control room. This creates a complete system loop. Sensors detect a change, the network alerts the HMI, and an operator decides to command a valve adjustment, which the actuator then performs. SCADA is distinct from distributed control systems. While DCS is process-driven and typically local, SCADA is event-driven and designed to cover dispersed distances. These systems are essential for managing critical infrastructure, including power grids, public water treatment facilities, and large-scale manufacturing plants. Modern SCADA connectivity introduces significant cyber risks. As systems move away from isolation, vulnerabilities grow, as seen in historical events like the Stuxnet malware incident. To mitigate these risks, a defense in-depth strategy is vital. This includes network segmentation, the use of industrial firewalls, and VPN encryption to protect critical infrastructure.